5 for Foodies. And you say, well, wait a minute, hold on just a second. All I see is a bunch of cookies here. We bake our own cookies during Christmas. And Michael Madden, President, General CEO, and the force behind Cookies in Bloom, that's true. Everybody knows how to bake, and everybody bakes their own cookies. Why do you have this business?
Well, I love the product, first of all, and I have the most talented bunch of designers you'll find in the business. We have over 300 different cookie cutters, and we can make a cookie for any occasion.
And you really mean you're talking about customized cookies. You make a variety of cookies that are always in demand, particularly for the holidays. For example, if you're talking about these cookies, you're talking about a wonderful arrangement with sugar cookies and blue and snowmen and so on. But you can also make the cookies to look like members of your family.
That's right, Pat. On the table we have a Christmas, a Hanukkah, and a seasonal one. But as you know, we also have birthdays, babies, get-wells. But many times people come to us, like you, Pat, and say, I want to do Rosemary Scarfo, my producer.
Let me see, the name is familiar. Yes, Rosemary Scarfo. And I said, make it a really beautiful cookie.
Of course. When I look up on the wall, we don't have a Rosemary Scarfo cookie cutter, but we actually take a photograph and do a rendering and make a template and cut out the cookie by hand and try to capture the essence of rosemary.
And people bring you photos?
They email us photos from all over the world, actually, and sometimes bring them in as well. And we do babies, grandmothers. We've done cookies for funerals, weddings.
Wait just a second. Cookies for funerals. You have a casket cookie cutter. What do you do for a funeral?
Well, we try to capture the essence of the person.
That's
for example,
nice.
for when Barry Goldwater passed away, we did one that had a Nikon camera, a ham radio, an Air National Guard plane. It had a Republican elephant, an American flag, an Arizona flag.
I'm sure Barry would approve. And by the way, you were kind of teasing about Rosemary Scarfo. She produces this and virtually everything else I do. But the television show that I do, I went to Cookies in Bloom on Christmas and said, can you do a cookie for each one of my television crew, the camera people, the microphone people, and so on? And the answer then, as it is now, yeah.
Yes.
And you did.
We did.
Give me unusual requests that you've gotten.
We get a lot of business from pharmaceutical companies that want to do various body parts that their medication will help, such as Viagra, Cialis, or Vitra. No, but we also do antidepressants. So we do a lot of smiley face cookies. We do cookies for ophthalmologists that look like eyes.
If you're doing Viagra and Cialis, why wouldn't you just continue to do smiley face cookies?
Right.
The timeline, once these folks, you see those folks right there, that family is saying, wait a minute, I would love to get cookies made to look like the folks in the office or this guy or the people down the street. But how long does it take once they call you?
Same day or 24 hours.
I don't even remember that. Is that right? Now, that's a fast timeline.
People want things yesterday, as you know. So we try to respond as quickly as possible and get right to work.
They have an entire group of Oompa Loompas in the back room just making these things. 24 hours for crying out loud, and you can have your own Christmas cookies. By the way, let's talk about cost, because when people hear customized anything, they think, no, that's for somebody else, not for us. So do you do it by the cookie?
We actually don't even charge extra to customize. Sometimes on Valentine's Day, we're making hundreds and hundreds of roses, and there's a lot of profit in there. And other times we have to make someone's grandmother, their grandfather, their cat, their car. But it makes such an impact on the recipient that your business grows exponentially when you really personalize the order for the person that's doing it.
But give us an idea. Give us an idea of what this kind of a gathering would be.
The cookie arrangements go from $45 to about $90. Individual cookies go from $350 to about $650.
Can I come in and actually order only one cookie?
Many people do.
And you don't ask them to leave immediately?
Nowadays, Pat, you can't turn down any business. And we're happy to do one cookie or 1,000.
Okay, talk to me about the other items that you offer. As if these beautiful custom-designed sugar cookies are not enough, now he's doing apples.
I've always loved caramel apples and candy apples.
Too.
And a few years ago, I said, what can I do to get in some new people in the store? People that aren't going to change from cookies to apples, but people that are looking for something different. So we came up with about 25 different flavors, and we named it Hannah's Caramel Apples, and built a website, and now we're online and selling apples and shipping all over the country.
Give me the website.
Hannah'sCaramelapples.com.
Give me the website for Cookies in Bloom.
Cookiesinbloom.com. It's
Give me-
I-N.
And give me the address, because folks have no idea, if they haven't come in, whether you're located in Heber or downtown Phoenix.
We're at 3931 East Indian School Road, which is 40th Street and Indian School Road in Phoenix.
That's convenient for just about everybody. If you've ever thought about creating a gift for somebody who would really appreciate that kind of originality, I guarantee you, from a personal standpoint, Cookies in Bloom. I helped them save money because my cookie was shorter than all the rest of them. This is Pat McMahon, and this is Take 5 for Foodies.